Hello, full disclosure, this is an ad for Olay. I'm working with Olay and Charmable product testing, and they had sent me the Olay Regenerist night peel, and the Regenerist night cream. If you saw my previous video, you saw me unbox it. So my first opinion right away from unboxing is that, they're in these cute little glass jars. They look very sleek and very expensive. But if you use Olay products, they're not very highly expensive, but they tend to give some, at least from what I've seen, the reviews that I've seen, they tend to give some high-end results. So while I'm going ahead and giving you my opinion and explaining to you how my first week has gone, I'm gonna also apply it on camera so you guys can see that it really doesn't take a lot. It's like a very little bit goes a long way. So and while we're being honest, I do have to go ahead and say I have not been completely consistent this week. I have gotten very busy and then come home extremely exhausted and just gone to bed. So I have skipped a night or two here and there. So I'm not completely 100% consistent one week. However, the first thing that I have noticed with this product is that it's very lightweight. It's not clogging my pores. I have very true combination skin. So I can get extremely dry and extremely oily really quick if I'm not careful with what products I use. And I was a little bit nervous about trying the Regenerist products, mostly because of the night cream. The night creams have always intimidated me because they're always really heavy and thick. And then I wake up in the morning with really oily skin, very clogged pores. It just feels overall real heavy, and I don't really like that. I like real lightweight stuff on my face. So I was really excited about that. I don't wake up with my face really, really oily. I mean, I just washed it and prepped it for this video, so it's not too oily right now. But it tends to get super oily up in here, up in my nose and all of this, the normal T-zones. And then my cheeks get extremely dry, and I have some pretty significant acne breakouts even now that I am 32. So I do have quite a bit to work with here to see if I can get some results. And I also get some dark spots up around the top of my hairline, under my eyes. Obviously the acne scarring gives me some dark spots and very textured skin. So I was super excited about trying this Regenerist line. Mainly it's mainly used, my main use is to, smooth out this textured skin, get rid of some of these dark spots around my face. And then I am 32, so, I am starting to get wrinkles on my, fine line wrinkles on my forehead, those normal stress ones. I do find myself tend to hold my eyebrows up a lot. I am starting to get a little bit of wrinkles up underneath my eyes and very slight crow's feet. So I think it's been about time to start a good nighttime routine and getting all this under control before my wrinkles get out of control. So we're gonna start with this night peel. It's a resurfacing night peel. This one is definitely to help with those dark spots and all of those textures and stuff, but it just takes a very, very little amount. I don't know if you can see, just a little amount. And I'm gonna apply this to my whole face and my neck. And I try to remember the directions I am supposed to be applying these, and my little circles and all of that. But it's been a long time since I went to cosmetology school. All right, got cut off, sorry about that. I went ahead and I finished applying that peel. And as you can see, it doesn't even leave, like my face feels silky. It doesn't leave it feeling like super clogged. It's very, very lightweight. Usually, as soon as I put products on, my face gets oil all over it. And then this night cream, it's very fluffy. It's very high-end feeling. You see in there, very whipped. And like I said, I was very intimidated by this at first. However, I've actually really been loving it so much. Never had a night cream or even a lotion that didn't make my face just slightly oily. And this does not even a little bit. So just like the peel, I'm just gonna apply to my face. I believe it's upward circular motions. I'm not always best at that. I sometimes probably go the wrong direction. And I have those dark spots right there, so I made sure to get that peel right up there, up against my hairline. It also doesn't seem to make my hair real greasy once I get it up in that hairline. Sometimes I've had a few products that have done that, where they're supposed to like help me with these dark spots I have up on my forehead, but then once I get them up there, right up against my hairline, it's like a oily mess. There's enough oil that you could cook pizza out of it, but I got my hair in there. I just try to massage that night cream in a little bit generously. Okay, good blood flow up in my face. Get it up in. I made sure to get my peel up around my eyes real good. And then you can see I get this nice, and the light kind of makes it look a little bit more shiny than typical, but I get this really nice smooth glow once I get it all rubbed in. And again, it doesn't feel real sticky and clogged and heavy. It's nice, lightweight, and I really love that. So I'll go ahead and post a picture up here of my before for my face before I started using these products. And then I will go ahead and post a one from now, since it has been the 7 days. But like I said, my results are probably not the greatest, because at least for the 7 days, because I wasn't exactly consistent every single day. I did have a night or two where I skipped because I was just too exhausted. I went to bed, and you know, stuff happens. So yeah, so far I am actually really loving these products so much, and I want to go ahead and say thank you so much again, Chimeable and Olay, for going out and partnering with me and sending these products. Oh, one more thing I do have to mention is that these are full-size products, not sample sizes, and that was a really good surprise when I opened up the box. So thank you, Olay.